Hello everyone, today I will discuss CSIR NET June 2019 Unit 2 topic complex analysis. So let's start it. Let C be the counterclockwise oriented circle of radius half, center at I, then the value of the contour integral over C dx by x to the power 4 minus 1 is which one is correct. So first we convert it, define I equals to x in terms of z. Okay. Here we see that IB center and half is radius. So given curve is mod of z minus I equals to half, and pole are z to the power 4 minus 1, that is z is equal to plus minus 1 and plus minus I. So we draw a circle here, half radius and center I. So this is the circle, and we see that only z is equal to I lies in circle. Other point outside of the circle. So, by residue theorem, integral over C dz by z to the power 4 minus 1 is equals to twice by I residue of fz z tends to I. So, limit z tends to I z minus I divided by z to the power 4 minus I 0 by 0 form. Using L'Hopital, we get minus pi by 2. So, minus pi by 2, which one? Option A is minus pi by 2. So, option A is correct. I hope it is clear. Second question, consider the function f such that c to c given by fz equals to e to the power z. Which of the following is false? Which of the following is false? So, f mod z less equals to 1 is not an open set. Mod z less equals to 1 is not an open set. Mod z is equal to 1 is a closed set. Mod z greater than 1 is an unbounded open set. Okay. So here f such that c to c is an entire function given by fz equals to e to the power z. So entire function, then by open mapping theorem, entire function map open set to open set. So f belongs to C, mod j less than 1 is open set. So first here called not an open set, and here find that false option. So first one is correct. Okay. Third question, given a real number a greater than 0, consider the triangle delta with vertex 0 a plus ib. If delta is given the counterclockwise oriented, then the counter integral over delta real of z dz denoted the real part is equals to which one is correct. So first we draw a triangle and the point is 0 a b. Which one is 0 0? Here is a comma 0 and this is a comma a. Okay. So integral delta real part of z dz, its mean is integral 0 to a real part of dz, integral a to b real part of z dz, integral bo real part z dz. First we find along OA. OA means y equals to 0 and x vary from 0 to a. So we get real part of dz is equals to 0 to a x dx, and we find a square by 2. Similarly, if we along AB, x equals to a and y varies from 0 to a. So z is equal to a plus iy and dz is equal to I dy. So real part of z is equals to 0 to a into I dy. Just real part of z here to be a and dz means I dy. We get I square. Okay. Now last along BO. Along BO we get it's a straight line form. So y equals to x obviously, and so put z is equal to x plus iy. So z is equal to x plus I of x and dz is equal to 1 plus I of dx. So put the value, we get integral a to 0 x 1 plus I dx. We get this. Okay. So total number of real part of dz is this, and we get I square by 2, and of this option is exists second, so second option is correct. I hope it is clear. Next question, let f such that C to C be an entire function such that limit z tends to 0 mod f of 1 by z is equal to infinity, then which one of the following is correct? F is constant, f can have infinitely many 0, f can have at most finitely many 0, f is necessarily nowhere vanishing. Okay, so given f such that C to C is an entire such that limit z tends to 0 mod f of 1 by z is equal to infinity. That is imply f of 1 by z has pole at z equals to 0. Okay. That is imply f of z has a pole of infinity. Entire function having pole at infinity must be polynomial, and a polynomial can have at most finitely many 0. So option 3 is correct. I hope it is clear. Now we discuss part 3 question. Here more than one option correct. Okay. Let fz is equal to zq plus 1 sin z square for all z belongs to C, and fz equals to u plus iv type and z equals to x plus y type. Then u and v be the real valued function. So which one is correct? U is infinite differentiable, u is continuous but need not be differentiable, u is bounded, and fourth option f can be represent by an absolute convergent power series summation of a n z to the power n for all z belongs to C. So first we convert z is equal to x plus I by form, and we get put z is equal to x plus I by form, and we get this type, and u means real part of fz. So real part of fz, this means this we get this is okay. So clearly u is the product of the polynomial, trigonometry and hyperbolic function. So u is infinite differentiable. So option 1 is correct. So corresponding option 2 is incorrect. Okay. U is unbounded function because exponential function, sine hyperbolic, cos hyperbolic exist, and which is unbounded. So u is unbounded function. So option 3 is incorrect. Again, fz is entire, and entire function can be represented by a power series expansion given by fz is equal to summation of a n z to the power n. So option 4 is correct. So here two option is correct. One is option 1 and option 4 is correct. 1 and 4 is correct. I hope it is clear. Next question. Consider the set f equals to f such that C to C, f is an entire function, and also given that mod f dash z less equals to mod fz for all z belongs to C, then which one is correct? F is a finite set, f is an infinite set, f equals to beta e to the power alpha z such that beta belongs to C, alpha belongs to C, and fourth one is beta e to the power alpha z such that beta belongs to C mod alpha less equals to 1. Okay. So f equals to f such that C to C, and f is entire function mod f dash z less equals to mod fz for all z belongs to C. As f is entire, then so is f dash given by f dash z by fz less equals to 1. Entire function bounded, then Leibniz theorem says that it's constant. So f dash by f is equal to C. So that is imply we can write that f dash z is equal to cfz, and such that fz is equal to beta e to the power alpha z, as mod f dash z less equals to mod fz. We get mod beta alpha e to the power alpha z is equals to less equals to mod beta e to the power alpha z. So neglected, we get mod alpha less equals to 1. So mod alpha less equals to 1, that's mean option 4 is correct. Option 4 is correct. Again clearly that f is infinite set because infinite number of points exist. So option 2 is also correct. So here correct option is 2 and 4. I hope it is clear. Last one is let d is equal to z belongs to C such that mod z is equals to 1 and w belongs to D. Define fw such that d to d fwz is equal to w minus z by 1 minus w bar z. Then which one of the following is correct? F is 1 to 1, f is not 1 to 1, f is on to, f is not on to. Okay. So here we define that fwz is equal to w minus z by 1 minus w bar z, and w belongs to z. We now a map of the form fz is equal to az plus b by cz plus d, which is a bilinear transformation and which is always 1 1. Here AD minus BC is equal to minus 1 plus omega omega bar. Comparing, just we get mod z square minus 1. As W belongs to D, as omega belongs to D, then mod omega less than 1, because existing D is equal to mod z less equals to 1. Okay, so we get things FWZ is an 1 1, and this implies this map a unit disk onto unit disk. So option 1 and 3 are correct and 2 and 4 are incorrect. I hope it is clear. Thank you.